The Massive Wagons A to Z, brought to you by Good Tea. Hello! Today's letter is the letter M, which Adam asked me to do. And I think there's only one reason why Adam would ask me to do the letter M. That's right, I am the Marshall fanboy of the band. But I'm a Marshall fanboy for a reason. Because the tone is incredible. It's the sound of rock and roll. Adam's had a few Marshalls. He's had a Silver Jubilee. He's had a Vintage Modern. I think he's had a JCM 2000 as well. A DSL or a TSL, I think. Adam's had switches through amps quite a lot because he's constantly chasing tone. And, you know, when he locks onto a new tone, it always sounds great. But I've always been pretty bread and butter. Marshall, guitar, into head, into cab, blasting volume. So yeah, I'm essentially what you could call the basic rig guy of the band. So I've got a JCM 900 here. I played this for my first few gigs with Wagons because it's all I really had. Absolute great amp. They get a bit of a bad rep, but I love them to bits. And this is me first. Anyone seen us live recently, you'll notice all my amps look like this style. This is my 1980 JMP 2203 100 watt head. This one I call Nelson, as you can see, because it's the one that's got the coaster on it from the Full Nelson album launch. This became a predominant live amp just around Full Nelson coming out, just because I'd got a bit more. Just from watching Adam, really, how you can use a pedal in front of an amp just to give it a little bit more. I started doing that with this amp, just because on its own it was a bit uncontrollable, a bit too much volume. But, you know, there's a reason they've been producing amps since 1962, and you still see them everywhere. They're absolutely amazing beasts. They're not everyone's cup of tea, they're not the most versatile, but you can dial different tones in, but it's not quite as simple to get a clean jazzy tone out of a Marshall as it is, say, a Fender or, you know, AERs or stuff like that. So I'd just like to do a massive shout out to the guys at Marshall as well. So, Joel, the artist liaison, guy who sorted us out, he's helped me plenty of times. He deals with my emails. I'm an absolute Marshall fanboy, and I must bombard him with emails constantly, just asking random stuff. Before we did the arena tour, I wanted to get my Marshall serviced and sorted out, just so they were tip top for when we go out playing. And he was really responsive, really quick, and got them sorted out nice and fast for us. Arranged to have them booked in for repairs, and absolutely great guy. So cheers to Joel and everyone at Marshall. You're all a great team, and you know I can't come off the phone with ringing you guys up without a smile on my face. So absolutely great. And Marshall amplification. If you're after a high quality, amazing amplifier, look no further than Marshall amplification. Cheers, guys. Check into the next one.